Hello lovelies, if you're seeing this, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is actually the first time I'm doing a voiceover tutorial and I'm glad I'm doing this. So I'm going to show off what I was taught today as a student, which is how to draft a hoodie. First of all, I already made a line, as you can see, to enable me draw a straight line, to make lines that are straight. That's the first line you're seeing, and the second line is my distance from my neckline distance, the front distance to the back. What I'm trying to say here is the distance from my front neckline to the back neckline. You need that extended part at the front. That is the 1.25 that you're seeing there. That is the line I made. So afterwards, I made a vertical line, which is something like at the middle of this my drafting and then paper. I label it front and back. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is a tiny alphabet that I wrote front and back. And on the front neckline, what I did was I measured 3.25 because that is the measurement of my neckline. After I must have cut my dress, after cutting your dress, when you measure your neckline as if you want to put a collar, that is what I measured. Half of my neckline, that is what is there. That is the 3.25 I measured in the front neckline. And the back neckline was 2.25. I imputed my measurements there. And what I'm doing now is I'm trying to connect the lines together. I'm trying to make a straight line to meet a straight line that is connecting the back to the front. And then after making the straight line, just to make sure I've gotten the straight line, I used my curve rule to connect both of them. That's what I did there. So guys, what I tried to do afterwards was try to measure again the distance of 3.25 and 2.25 to make sure I got, it's a slanted line, and slanted line you can measure and make a slant line, thereby finding out later that your measurement is not accurate. So that was what I confirmed. In the front neckline, the measurement wasn't accurate, so I had to measure again, and then I connected a straight line upward your drafting paper from the accurate number of measurements that I confirmed. So on that straight line you just made, you're going to confirm your hoodie height, your cap height. And you get this by measuring your head from your, you know how to measure your hoodie hat to your chest line, like something very close to your chest line. So what I had after measuring my own head height was 22 inches. So that 22 inches, you're going to divide it by 2 and then add ease. So in my case, I added ease of a 0.5 inch because I am doing this for my 2-year-old baby girl. And then from your back neckline, you come up by a 0.5 inch and make a line there. A line. Afterwards, you get the middle point of the cap height that you just made. Get the middle point and make a straight line across it. Taking this line all the way backward. Because that line you just make backward now we'll call that your hoodie depth. The depth of your hoodie. So now what I'm trying to do now is to add 1 inch from my front cap height. I'm adding 1 inch. This is optional. You can decide not to do it. You can decide to do it. And if you want to do, you can add as much as 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inches, depending on what you want. But in my case, because it's for a baby, I added just 1 inch. And then I confirm my hoodie depth. This is by measuring your head, round your head, divide by 2 and impute your measurement. In this case, mine was 20 inches. I divided by 2, which gives me 10. And then I added ease of 0.5. I made my hood depth line on the first line and second line, the third line, confirmed it and connected the points together. So now from your middle line, this is also optional. From your middle line, I went out by 1 inch. This is to give my hoodie that saggy effect that used to be at the back of the cap. But if you want to do this, if you want to give your hoodie a saggy effect, you can add 2, 3, 4 inches depending on what you want. But in this case, I added just 1 inch because this is what I want is for you, baby. And then I made a point there and connected the lines just as you can see me do. I hope you understand what I'm trying to explain. And please, if you do not understand, you can go back to the video, pause, and try to understand what I'm saying. Okay, moving on. I was trying to confirm the height of my hoodie to get it at that back line so that I can get an accurate line, an accurate hoodie height at my back line. So I got it and I cross-checked the back and I made that line across it. At the front cap height, I mentioned earlier that we'll go out by 1 inch, which is optional. From the 1 inch, you come down by 0.5 inch and make a connection using your curve rule. This is optional. And you can add as much as whatever inch you feel you want to add. You get, so I made that connection just as you see me do there, and I try to connect my hoodie cap. This is what you can do with your free hand. You can do with anything. You can just be free about it. Just make your connection from the 1 inch at the front cap height to the back where I made an extra 1 inch to the back, and then all the way down to your back neckline, just like as you can see me do. This is not hard. I'm so glad I got it at the first teaching, at the first tutorial. So that's why I decided I was so excited and decided to share it here. So this is just all about it. I was trying to connect to get a perfect shape that I would like. That is what I'm trying to do at this point, and that is it about it. That is just everything about it, guys. Can't you see how neat it came out? And that is basically all about it. I'm glad I could share this, and I hope you guys understood perfectly well what I explained. I hope so. And sorry, please, it escaped my mind to tell you that the front 1 inch that you came out with, you connect it to your front neckline. I'm so sorry, guys, I forgot to mention that. Thank God I saw it, I remember. Please connect it to your front neckline. Blend it in that line that you add there initially, that front neckline. You blend everything in, and that's basically all about it. Then you cut. That is it. Thank you very much for watching. You're welcome to my YouTube channel once again. I love you all. Bye. See you next time.